Welcome to Special Stage and the 1400 BTRDA Rally Championship. I'm Paul Woodford. So last time out, halfway through this championship, we had a new name topping the score sheets, Matt Smith in the Ford KA. But it's worth mentioning that Julian Wilkes, the winner of every other round so far this year, was not there. However, he is here at the Dukeries Rally, as are a whole host of other people all looking for victory. We're here on the stages, we're waiting for the first car through. Join us here at Special Stage for all the action from the Dukeries. It's round 5 of the championship.
The Dukeries Rally takes place in and around Sherwood Forest. The stages here are different to the rest of the championship, as is the surface. It's sandy and it's soft. The stages are made up of a lot of fast straights and 90-degree corners, meaning those with less power have a lot more work to do. Despite a slightly smaller than usual 1400 entry for this event, the action was as always expected to be fast and furious throughout the field. After 2 short stages, Matt Smith and Giles Dykes lead the way by just 1 second. This early pace shows that the pair are not put off by the return of Wilkes. And after missing out the last round, Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child return to the fray and settle into an early second place, feeling a little rusty after a break of nearly 2 months. Having a few moments as well along the way. Just 2 seconds adrift in third are Dave Bennett and Alistair McNeil, the pair looking to put a disappointing Plains rally behind them, and they get off to a good start as well here in Sherwood Forest. Proton pairing Roger Priestnall and Jamie Forrest hold 4th at this early stage in the event, the pair hoping for a clean run this weekend after a mixed season so far. There will be 3 crews, all identical on time, in 5th. And the first of those crews are Harry Gardner and Elliot Graham. This pair hoping that the holes in the car have been plugged so they're not hampered by dust entering the car like on previous rounds, a problem which cost them dearly on the Somerset stages. First of the 1400C cars are Freddie and Dave Brick, the pair getting progressively quicker as the season unfolds, and Freddie showing some good potential and certainly showing us that he's one to keep an eye on as the season unfolds. Martin Shaw has a new co-driver to adjust to this weekend in the form of David Evans. The pair getting off to a good start though in that joint 5th place and looking to keep the momentum up throughout the day. 8th overall and 2nd of the 1400C crews are James Weaver and Teresa Butler. James hoping for a finish this time out after a disappointing retirement on round 4 in Wales. And another crew just hoping to see the finish this time out are Rob Hansford and Daniel Scott. The pair settle into 9th place and 3rd of the 1400C crews, just 1 second back. The father and daughter pairing of Jane and David Auden hold 10th at this early point of the rally. And in 11th we find Rachel Patterson and Jamie Foster in the Peugeot 106. The pair hoping for a clean run this weekend, following some problems whilst testing the car just before this event. And rounding off our overall standings at this point are newcomers to the 1400 series for 2013, Graham Gibbs and Tom Hutchins, their first BTRDA event in the Proton Satria, and Graham's first Forest event for over 30 years. Just the 6 crews out in Rally First this weekend, and they're being led by Joe Evett and Calvin Holdsworth in the MG once again. Tom Jordan makes a welcome return to the series in 2013 with John Jackson alongside. Tom making use of one of his 2 free entries he won in last year's Rally First category and going well so far in 2nd. Series regulars Mick Smith and Paul Stringer get off to a good start in their Micra, and they once again head the class for 1 litre cars. But just 4 seconds off the pace of Smith in 4th are Nick Carr and Joe Sturdy, who will be pushing them all the way if everything we've seen so far this season has anything to do with that. Bart Lang and Simon Cox hold 5th at this stage, Bart continuing his learning process in his first season of rallying. And rounding off our Rally First contenders are John Payton and Danny Fenning. John hoping for a much smoother run in the Little Micra after a rough time on the Somerset stages. So with a further 3 stages completed in the Clipstone Forest complex, we unfortunately lose Matt Smith and Giles Dykes. Our round 4 winners retire in stage 3 with a broken gearbox, an unfortunate blow for our early leaders. This now of course means that Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child once again pick up the baton and lead the way. The pair putting in maximum attack over the fast stages and now holding a 30-second lead going into the service halt. Moving up to second are Dave Bennett and Alistair McNeil, the pair having a clean run so far, but having to keep a close eye on the chasing crews behind. First of those cars chasing them down in third are Roger Priestnall and Jamie Forrest, just 7 seconds adrift, and with half the rally mileage left to run, it leaves them plenty of time to make up that deficit. Harry Gardner and Elliot Graham hold 4th place, the pair having a good run so far through the Nottinghamshire forests, even if they were struggling with the low-end top speed of the little 106. Just 6 seconds behind them in 5th are Martin Shaw and David Evans, the pair adapting well and setting some quick times as well. James Weaver and Teresa Butler move up into 6th place now and take the lead of the 1400 C-Class in the process. And Jane and David Auden move up 3 places in as many stages to hold 7th place now. Rob Hansford and Daniel Scott lie just 3 seconds back and only 12 seconds off the lead of the 1400 C-Class in their 8th overall. Graham Gibbs and Tom Hutchins in that Proton now on the move. They're another crew to move up 3 places. The pair getting progressively quicker as the day moves on and as they get used to the car. Rachel Patterson and Jamie Forrest hold 10th, despite still suffering with some mechanical gremlins on the car which they hope they can fix in service. Freddie and Dave Brick drop down to 11th when a drive shaft breaks on the car. Unfortunately, they don't have a spare and are forced to retire the Nova in service.
Julian, we missed you last time out, but it hasn't taken you long to get back into the rhythm, has it?
Well, on the 3rd corner of the first stage, I thought I wasn't going to make it further than that. We went off, so I was trying a bit too hard, a bit too early, I think, today.
Slippery in the first stage as well with the regrading.
Yeah, the conditions look really nice, but I think because of the dust, there's a fine layer of dust on it. My braking, I just couldn't brake the normal places, so I found I was just locking up or just too hairy into corners.
It was quite entertaining though, I was there myself. Good fun to watch. So, Matt Smith, we'd lost him from the leaderboard, so nearest to you now is Dave Bennett. Yeah. Looking good for you to get another good haul of first place points. Well,
this rally is quite a tough rally. I mean, Matt's gone out unfortunately with gearbox issues. It's a shame because we were looking forward to seeing our times in 3 and 4 because we love the Sherwood Pines and Clipstone stages. We were 10, 15 quicker than we were last year, so we were certainly on it. But yeah, this afternoon anything can happen. It's real rough. Where all the braking zones are, we have to do them again. So in the little cars, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, well, keep this little car going, and we'll see you in the afternoon stages.
Thanks, guys. Cheers. Thank you.
Joe Everett and Calvin Holdsworth continue their fantastic progress in 2013. They lead Rally First now by almost 2 minutes. And having not competed for over 8 months, it would take a good few miles for Tom Jordan to get back into the groove of gravel rallying. Nevertheless, Tom and Jonathan Jackson hold second of the Rally First crews still at this stage. Continuing to lead the 1 litre crews are Mick Smith and Paul Stringer, the pair increasing their lead to a comfortable 40 seconds now. Second of the 1 litre crews are Nick Carr and Joe Sturdy, the pair unable to match the pace of the experienced crew in front, but nonetheless they look set to take some good championship points home with them, provided they finish. And another crew looking for a finish again, our 5th place crew Bart Lang and Simon Cox. Still battling with a slightly underpowered engine, even in a 1 litre car, are John Payton and Danny Fenning in 6th.
Joe, this is looking to be a pretty good season for you so far. Here we are halfway through the Dukeries and you're leading Rally First. Once again, you're also in our top 10 overall 1400.
Yeah, it's been an interesting morning for sure. First stage, coming into a tight section, and I hit the brakes and it was still going flat out. I realised the throttle pedal was stuck down to the floor, it got caught under the stop. So I just chucked it into the corner, had my foot under it, trying to pull it back out. And me and Calvin had a full-blown argument in the middle of stage 3. He called a chicane saying enter my side, and it was enter right. I was like, it's enter my side. And then it happened again about half a mile later.
Marital disputes.
Something like that, yeah. But yeah, it's been a good day though. Had a couple of spins, but nothing major.
Well, you're still smiling, that's the main thing. Go and give Jari Matti his catchphrase back and we'll catch you later.
Okay, we'll do.
So at this stage in the event, this is how the results are looking.
We're halfway through here at the BTRDA 1400 Rally Championship Round 5 from the Dukeries Rally in Nottinghamshire. Matt Smith is out in the 1400s, Julian Wilkes leads, and there are a whole host of other people right behind, with a great battle shaping up for this afternoon. Stay tuned, here at Special Stage we'll bring you all the action from this exciting rally.
With an hour's service and 3 more fast-paced stages completed, Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child continue to lead the way here in Nottinghamshire. Still sitting in second are Dave Bennett and Alistair McNeil. They close the gap slightly to the Nova in front with 3 fastest 1400 stage times in a row, but sadly it just isn't enough. Roger Priestnall and Jamie Forrest still hold that 3rd place. Caught completely by surprise at the pace of the hard-charging Corsa, they dropped some time now, but they will be back on it for the final 2 stages. Harry Gardner and Elliot Graham continue to have a clean run and keep up a consistent pace as they remain in 4th, holding off the charge now of some more powerful cars behind them. Martin Shaw and David Evans in the rear-wheel drive Escort keep up a solid pace to hold a comfortable 5th place. Jane and David Auden continue their climb up the leaderboard following a slightly cautious start. They hold 6th now. And James Weaver with Teresa Butler alongside lie just 10 seconds back in 7th. And with 10 miles of stages still left to run, the fight will definitely be on. Rounding off our remaining runners in 8th, and just 8 seconds adrift of the 1400 C-Class leader, Rob Hansford and Daniel Scott in their MG. And it's disappointment for Rachel Patterson and Jamie Foster. They retire in stage 6 when an engine mount breaks on the little Peugeot. Another crew to retire are Graham Gibbs and Tom Hutchings, who stop following a drive shaft breaking, leaving them stranded in the Sherwood Pine stage. It will be all change at the top of the Rally First leaderboard as Tom Jordan and Jonathan Jackson now lead the way in their hired Nissan Micra. Joe Everett and Calvin Holdsworth had dropped as low as 3rd in Rally First after they go off the road in stage 6. Fortunately though, they claw some time back after having dropped over 3 minutes and that class lead. Mick Smith and Paul Stringer keep up the good pace in Rally First 1 litre as they look set to take another class victory. And Nick Carr with Joe Sturdy alongside hold a solid 4th position with 2 stages remaining. Bart Lang and Simon Cox continue their good run in 5th. And still persevering with that car, underpowered as it is in 6th, are John Payton and Danny Fenning. The pair of course still going, which is more than can be said for some of our crews today. With the final 2 stages of the 2013 Dukeries Rally completed, this is how our final leaderboards look. And despite the underpowered engine, John Payton and Danny Fenning reach the finish in 6th place. Bart Lang and Simon Cox secure another good finish and more valuable experience in 5th, 3rd of the 1 litre crews. Nick Carr and Joe Sturdy meanwhile keep up their 100% finishing record this season. They take 4th Rally First and 2nd 1 litre car. But finishing 3rd and taking their 4th straight class victory are Mick Smith and Paul Stringer. A good result for Tom Jordan and Jonathan Jackson in 2nd on their first event of 2013. The pair bring the Micra back to Southwell Racecourse without a scratch on it. But taking their 3rd Rally First victory of 2013 by just 11 seconds, and after one heck of a day, are Joe Everett and Calvin Holdsworth. A relieved crew arrive back at Southwell Racecourse, just thankful they made it, let alone taking the win following their dramas in stage 6.
Joe, another win to add to that belt of yours. Good one.
Yeah, it was tricky this one. We went off on stage 6, we got a puncture and hit a rut, and it threw us off the stage and we nearly rolled it. We lost getting on for 3 minutes, I think. We were just beached on this bank. Luckily there's a lot of spectators there, they pulled us straight off. So we had a very angry, inspired last 3 stages, and I don't know how much we won by. I think we scraped it, to be honest. It was very close.
Well, you obviously still had around 3 minutes to lose somewhere along the line, so a good day, some good pace there.
Yeah, it was really good actually. Enjoyed the day a lot, apart from that one stage. Yeah, these things happen, so it's all good.
Halfway through the championship, over halfway through the championship, and the points system is looking pretty good for you as well.
Yeah, I haven't really looked yet, to be honest, but I assume we're getting up the leaderboard somewhere now after obviously the letdown on the first two, but it's all going well now.
I think you can safely assume that. Well done, good day out.
All right, thank you very much, cheers.
So after a long and dusty day's rallying, only 8 of our 1400 crews would see the finish. And in 8th of those crews would be Rob Hansford and Daniel Scott. They narrowly miss out on taking 7th, and with it the 1400 C class. Taking those class spoils are James Weaver and Teresa Butler, the pair having the better start to the day and just about holding on to the class victory and that 7th position. Jane and David Auden record a strong result in 6th place despite a slightly cautious start to their day. And Martin Shaw, with David Evans alongside, reached the finish in 5th place. Martin recording his best finish of 2013 so far, with the added bonus of not having a scratch on that Escort. Disaster for Dave Bennett and Alistair McNeil. They dropped down from 2nd to 4th on the final stage with a broken drive shaft. They do, however, make it back to the final time control though to score some good championship points. Harry Gardner and Elliot Graham have a clean and consistent run all day. If you can call it clean, they still have to find those holes in the car to record another good result in 3rd. Roger Priestnall and Jamie Forrest are another crew to record their best result of 2013 with their finish of 2nd place. This result also sees them maintain their championship lead without dropped scores taken into account, of course. But taking their 4th victory of the season by a comfortable margin, the Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child in their ultra-reliable Vauxhall Nova. The pair once again setting a blistering pace from the word go.
Julian, Will, that time away has obviously done you some good. Back to winning ways. Fantastic victory.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Paul. It's been a great day, actually. We had a real good fun today. This morning we pushed. Although Matt was quick on the first stage, we had our indiscretion. But then we were up with the top 2-wheel drive, so this afternoon we sort of just steady away. But a great day. Will, fantastic on the note, so really pleased.
Will, you drove the car back here to the finish. Are you nailing your colours to the mast on that one?
No, it's only a bit of banter between the two of us. But, you know, great day. I must say the second usage this afternoon, it stood up really well. The stages were brilliant. You know, not too many ruts or anything, so we could really push on again this afternoon. Good fun, good driving by Joe as always. Tyres are right down to the canvas, so I had to be a bit careful on the last one. But, no, great day.
Actually, that bodes well, doesn't it? The organisers of a rally listening to the competitors, because last year that was one of the major complaints from you guys and the historics as well, that they were rutting up really bad. So that's quite promising. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, they were slippery this morning, but the organisers couldn't do much with dust and the dryness. So the fact that they stood up under the hard braking zones was fantastic. Yeah, it meant that you could almost go 100%.
A good day all round. Well done, guys. The championship lead is somewhat secure.
Well, 4's nice, so we've got a couple more to do. Will's not going to be out on the next one. He's got a prior appointment. He's got something going on. He's got.
We'll talk about that off camera, please.
Doctors. He's got to have something cut off. So yeah, it's all good. But I'll be out.
Roger, Jamie, fantastic result. 2nd place here at the Dukeries. You must be really chuffed with that.
Yeah, made up. Yeah, we had a good couple of stages this morning. Then we lost a bit of time to Julian on the first show at Pines. A couple of overshoots, a bit leery, but he's drove well as Roger today. Kept in a straight line. Big push through Portland stages, which Roger always goes well on. You can always make a bit of time up there, but he's just spot on. Car's been spot on today. No issues with the CV joints, which touch wood, which has been last 2 events, which has cost us really a few places. But yeah, been a good day, good stages. They've held up well.
Roger, tough competition in the 1400 Championship this year, and today you were in the fight from the start.
Yeah, he's fast, isn't he? There's no two ways about it. He's quick. We'll keep pushing him. But I think today won't our day. We've had a good day. The tyres have been good. We're just back on Pirellis now for the rest of the season. So everything's looking good. We'll just have another go at him on the Nicky Grist.
Unfortunate exit for Matt earlier on with gearbox trouble, but you would have been in that fight as well, I feel.
Yeah, and we were all having a good old ding-dong, and I think on the last stage, me and Dave were having a good old battle for 2nd, and Dave Bennett, he had a problem on the last stage, which was a bit of a shame. I think he's got to the end, but, you know, that's how it happens, doesn't it, sometimes?
It's happened to you guys as well. But fantastic result here at the Dukeries. We're over halfway through the season now, just starting the second half, and it's looking good for the championship.
Yeah, when we're getting finishes, which is the main thing as well. I mean, to get anywhere near the end, you need points on the board, so we just need to be higher up that leaderboard, but we'd take second today, definitely.
Well done, third place, podium finish here at the Dukeries.
Yeah, it's been a great result, to be fair. Yeah, I don't think the cars quite had it in it today, topping out 85 everywhere, but we just kept it clean this afternoon, really, and it's paid off, really. You know, the others have dropped out, so it's been a great result, really. Third overall, some good points finally. Yeah. The dust, yeah, it's a problem. Every rally now, it's becoming a habit, so I was choking a bit this afternoon, but yeah, we need to get it sorted, definitely.
And certainly the Dukeries is not the rally to have a short-geared car, is it? No. Elliot, very disappointing last time out. You were visibly gutted when I spoke to you at the finish because of the way the results turned out with the penalty that you had. Regardless of that, back to a podium finish here must be really good.
Yeah, it's been brilliant again. I'd say struggled a bit with the gears, but yeah, it's been good. Chipping away at the top few, but yeah, it's been brilliant.
Pace is still there, guys. We're looking forward to next time. I'm sure you are too. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, thanks.
Back to a familiar story then, here in the REIS Get Connected BTRDA 1400 Rally Championship. Julian Wilkes, Will Rutherford-Child out in front once again at the Dukeries. We're into the second half of the season, and as you can see, despite problems for Matt Smith and for Dave Bennett, there are a whole host of other people here, very capable of some very good points finishes in the championship. Roger Priestnell, Harry Gardner, chomping at the bit. We're looking forward to the next round. I'm sure you are too. We'll see you there, here at Special Stage.